Adapt. Adapt.
Thích nghi, thay đổi cho phù hợp.
Some undergraduates have difficulties adapting to university life. The ability to adapt to American culture has an impact on the generation gap in Asian American families.
Argue.
Tranh cãi.
One, my parents are always arguing over which university I should apply to. Two, our neighbors argue endlessly every night.
Argument. Argument.
Tranh luận, tranh cãi.
One, is it normal to have daily arguments in a relationship? Two, she had a heated argument with her husband after his class reunion.
Characteristic. Characteristic.
Đặc tính, đặc điểm.
One common characteristic of Generation Z is that they are rarely patient. Two, being the first digital natives is the distinguishing characteristic of Generation Z.
Common. Common.
Chung của một nhóm người.
One, the common characteristic that tends to be seen in baby boomers is that they are optimists and workaholics. Two, these young people are working towards a common goal, which is being their own boss.
Conflict. Conflict.
Sự xung đột, va chạm.
1. Generational conflicts occur when grandparents overstep their boundaries in raising their grandchildren. 2. Although there were still some unresolved conflicts, she decided to stay in that relationship.
Critical. Critical.
Có tính phản biện.
1. Critical thinking is one of the most essential skills to cultivate for future success. 2. Her new work was more than just a critical study of narcissists.
Cultural. Cultural.
Thuộc về văn hóa.
1. Despite the differences, the Western and Asian cultural values can never be completely separated. 2. The world is already aware of Generation Z's cultural impact.
Curious. Curious.
Tò mò, muốn tìm hiểu.
1. Lan Huang asks a lot of questions because she is playing curious. 2. He was curious about how she would react.
Digital native. Digital native.
Người được sinh ra ở thời đại công nghệ và Internet.
2. Millennials and Generation Z are labeled as digital native generations.
Disagreement. Disagreement.
Sự bất đồng ý kiến.
2. Tone was asked if he had ever experienced a family disagreement before.
Experience. Experience.
Trải nghiệm.
1. This entry-level position requires at least 3 years relevant experience.
Experiment. 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 Experience. Experiment.
Thử nghiệm.
2. Teenagers should never experiment with drugs and alcohol.
Extended family. Extended family.
Gia đình đa thế hệ, đại gia đình.
2. They have a big extended family who love them unconditionally.
Fixed. Fixed.
Cố định, bảo thủ.
1. Typical Asian parents' ideas about how children should be raised stay fixed.
Follow. Follow.
Làm theo.
1. Almost every family in Vietnam follows the tradition of worshipping ancestors.
Footsteps. Footsteps.
Dấu chân.
2. She heard someone's heavy footsteps on the stairs at midnight.
Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
Sự tự do.
1. Stronger laws can give women freedom from the fear of domestic violence.
Generation gap. Generation gap.
Khoảng cách giữa các thế hệ.
1. We should spend quality time together in order to enhance our bond and reduce generation gap between family members.
Generational. Generational.
Mang tính thế hệ.
2. People's lifestyles are usually influenced by generational fashions.
Hire. Hire.
Thuê người làm.
2. You need to hire employees for your startup.
Honesty. Honesty. Honesty.
Tính trung thực.
2. We answered her question with honesty.
Individualism. Individualism. Individualism.
Chủ nghĩa cá nhân.
2. Strong individualism may be good for society in case society realizes its importance.
Influence. Influence. Influence.
Gây ảnh hưởng.
2. Peer pressure can directly influence Gen Zers these days.
Need.
Nhu cầu.
2. Food and water are the most basic needs for humans to survive.
Nuclear family. Nuclear family.
Gia đình hạt nhân, gia đình nhỏ gồm 1 đến 2 thế hệ.
1. A typical nuclear family consists of a married couple and their biological children.
Open. Open.
Cởi mở, sẵn sàng lắng nghe.
2. My parents are always open to our opinions in our family discussions.
Previous. Previous.
Trước đây.
2. Most previous studies have focused on Generation Z.
Screen time. Screen time.
Thời gian sử dụng thiết bị điện tử.
2. We should try not to let our children have too much screen time.
Social media. Social media.
Phương tiện truyền thông mạng xã hội.
1. Teenagers tend to post their private stuff on social media. 2. There are a lot of popular social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Traditional. Traditional.
Thuộc về truyền thống.
1. My parents have traditional views of a woman's place in the home.
Value. Value.
Giá trị, coi trọng.
1. Vietnamese cultural values emphasize the importance of family and community.
View. View.
Quan điểm.
2. Your family, more than any other force, is bound to shape your worldview.
Weight. Weight.
Cân nặng.
2. The report found strong evidence that greater screen time is a cause of weight problems.